I don't know how long I'm going to stream for tonight, mind you. I'm making this up purely as I go along. Just want to pull up YouTube on the laptop so I can keep an eye on the comments. I mean, I will be keeping an eye on them on the big TV screen as well, but having them on the laptop as well just helps a little bit more. So tonight we're doing something a little bit different. Obviously, I know I've also been streaming Dead Space as well off and on, and I do intend to continue on with that as well. But there was a bit of talk about Dark Souls 1. Well, I say Dark Souls 1, the Dark Souls trilogy in general. And I thought, sort of decided that since I'm full of, well, I say full of energy, I'm still a little bit tired, but I thought, sod it, we'll do a small streaming of Dark Souls and see where it leads us. I don't know if I can fit my full name in or not. Can I fit it in? Yes, I can. Cool. I mean, we generally won't see our name anyway, but I think I'll stick with my standard warrior. It's the class that I've always gone with and what I'm used to, so... what gift shall we have? Let's have the Master Key. And we'll go with... let's go average. I'll go Dragon Scholar. Alright, I think we're good to go. So we'll just sit back and enjoy the opening cutscene.
A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. the age of fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Wow, that was certainly an interesting intro. Now, in my opinion, I think the storyline for this game is the best out of the three of them, but that's just my opinion.
Indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land,
Though I've got to admit, Dark Souls 2 did give birth to a more variety of different bosses as well.
where they are locked away.
But there are also more bosses in that game as well, so sort of spread it out a bit more.
This is your fate.
So obviously a while back I did do a walkthrough of this, because originally when I live streamed it, it didn't really go so well. I didn't really have much of an audience. But that was back in my channel's earlier days when I was still building it up and I wasn't really getting very far, and it was a bit of a touch and go as to whether or not my channel would actually continue or not. Hopefully things will go a bit more smoothly this time round. I hope. And I am plotting to do some Dark Souls 3 at some point, walkthrough wise. I just need to get my hands on a copy of it again, because apparently I sold my copy of it without even realising it. Okay, let me just get used to the controls again a sec. So right now all we've got is a broken sword, which obviously isn't going to get us very far. Let's... Oh, there's Holly. Oh, I've run out of stamina. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way up here. Shame on me, Holly. Shame on me for what? No worries, Holly. Just let me know when you're ready to co-host and I'll switch to my headset, because I'm currently using the Blue Yeti, and if I still have the Blue Yeti and when you jump into the chat it might deafen you. I mean, if it doesn't deafen you then great, I might stick to the Blue Yeti, but... To be fair, if I did sell it, it would have been when I was going through a rough patch where I didn't have a great deal of money coming in and I was struggling because I had bills that were taking more money out of me than I had coming in. Luckily I've managed to sort most of that out now and restored order. Okay, let's... Oops, wrong one. Go ahead and equip that. And we're going to go ahead now and chase this guy. And at the top here there's going to be a sword that we can pick up, and we're going to use that in a sec. So let's do away with that crappy broken sword. We don't want that. Wow, I have 5 people watching right now. That's insane. for a Dark Souls stream anyway, considering my last one went horribly wrong. Hey up George, welcome. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here is we're going to make our way up these stairs, but we're going to have to sort of shimmy to the right halfway up because there it is, boulder. And we'll just quickly pop down here and open this shortcut as well. And we're going to talk to this guy here who will give us our flasks.
I'm afraid. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Regrettably, I have failed, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum, when thou ringest the bell of awakening. The fate of the undead thou shalt know. Oh, one more thing. Here, an Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Well, unfortunately, we will be coming back here later, and unfortunately we are going to end up having to fight him. Because he will come back as an undead. And the reason why we're going to be coming back in, why we're going to have to fight him, is because we're going to have to go through him to get to a ring that we're going to want in order to help us defeat a monster called the Hydra later on. Oops, that was my fault. Dropped my guard too soon. Let's see if we can't just kite this thing back a bit. There we go. And the reason for that is because there is an archer down the bottom here, and if we had tried to take that other guy near the stairwell just there, we probably would have got turned into a hedgehog. Alright, that takes care of him. Just for the extra souls. Alright, now we're going to deal with our boss fight, which is the Asylum Demon. Yes, there is George. And hey, I didn't know you played Dark Souls, George. Hey Red, welcome to the stream. So we want to try and stay behind this guy as much as possible. Because that big mallet of his will do some hefty damage if we're not careful. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been playing Demon Souls as well. So I guess you and I have got probably about the same amount of knowledge, I would have thought. It's always good to talk to a fellow Dark Souler. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make our way up through here. And we're going to approach the nest at the top, which will take us to the undead, not the undead, the Firelink Shrine. Normally I would skip this cutscene, but just for the sake of the stream I will let it go through.
But one day an undead
Oh god, yeah. Or my favourite orange soap sign message to come across. I can't take this anymore, therefore jumping.
to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Oh, okay, Red. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Now, we will want to kill him later, but not right now. We're not strong enough at the moment. So we'll leave him where he is for now. There's also a few items we can grab around here as well, which we'll go ahead and just pick up. So we make our way through here. Can get over this, there we go. I mean, there is another doorway there that leads out here, but what can I say? I like using the harder way of getting out. Yeah, I think you're possibly right, George. Let's just... I can't quite drop through there, can I? It's not going to let me. Let's just slip through here. Go for the fun. Okie dokie, Red. I will keep that in mind. I'm probably going to go back through Red Mario's comments actually at some point and jot down some notes. Dark Knight. Yes, that is correct, George. I had to think for a second then. There's another item up here. I don't know if I can, or can I? Can I get through here and drop down to get to it? Yes, I can. So there's a couple of chests we can grab here as well. Okay, so now that we've rounded up all the items, I'm going to show you guys the route that I normally take to get through everything. Now you can either just sit along and watch, or if you want to follow me through, then by all means go for it. I'm more than happy to lead the charge. So let's get to it. So first things first, we'll make our way back towards the bonfire of fire ink, because I'm very aware that I've got a few skeletons chasing me, and right now if we take them on we're going to probably get shish kebabbed. So let's just rest at the bonfire and send them back where they came from. Right, okay, Red. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so the route I normally take will lead us this way. I'm going to try to keep up with Red's comments as well as I go along, because he is dishing out some useful FF7 knowledge. Oh, alright, Holly. Hang on. Oh, God, the headset's the wrong way round. Just switching headsets a minute, guys.
Oh, it's not that loud.
Is it? Okay, well, Holly's saying it's not that loud. I'll stick with the Blue Yeti then. I'm hoping it will pick up Holly as well. Oh, I can hear you through the controller.
Okay, hold on.
Is the stream picking you up though? That's the question.
Why are we going to have to go to one?
Well, this is the remastered version of the game, George.
Okay, sits the
Ooh.
That loud.
Huh? You what, sorry?
Oh, I was trying to make sure I could hear myself through, or that they could hear me with on the game. What do have I have? Four could. Never mind. Gave me too many.
And can we hear you on the stream?
Yep, but I can also hear an echo from like a while. I don't know.
Could be my Blue Yeti, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. God, I hate this bit. Ugh. Never was good at doing running jumps. Oh, there's another player about somewhere. We just got a flashback. That means somebody just kindled the bonfire. Yeah, I know I need to focus, George. Interesting to see how far I can go without dying, actually. I mean, I have soloed every single boss in this game before, so... if I'm going to die, it's probably going to be to the mobs in between. Let's grab this. You still with me, Holly?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh,
I muted myself so I can eat.
oh okay. Ooh, that was close. This is not good. I'm stuck in a narrow corridor. I don't like this. There we go. Yeah, Dark Souls top tip for you folks. Don't get yourself stuck in the corridor like that. It will not end well for you. Also, beware of ambushes as well. Dark Souls love to do their ambushes. Very healthy. I'm guessing you just use the NPCs that you can summon up. Is that correct, George? That's 2 down. Right, okay, George. Some more useful tips from Red Mario regarding FF7 there. Brilliant. I will take note of that later. Okay, I think that's all the items from there. So now we'll go ahead and move on up. We'll be dealing with the nasty Black Knight soon. of this. Yeah, I agree, George. That's a very good handy tip to have, actually. Whew, that was close. Right, let's get rid of that pesky archer a second. He's starting to annoy me. Takes care of that. Okay, now we've got a couple of spearmen to deal with, and they are an absolute nightmare. I always go two-handed against the spearmen because it's a lot easier to break through their shields. I find if you go one-handed, you just bounce off of them, and then they retaliate, and you end up being slaughtered, basically. Actually, just to show you guys, there is a merchant just through here. There is a few things we're going to purchase from him, but not just yet. That'll be a little bit actually. Actually. Ooh. Second thoughts. I'll have that short bow out of him.
And I'm back.
Cool. We'll just purchase a couple of these wooden arrows as well. That should do us for now. We don't need too many. So we want to try and save as many souls as we can for the time being. Whoops, dead end. Alright then. Just grab this. And then this is an optional item. I'm going to try to go for it. Ooh, made it. That jump can be an absolute pig to do. Where am I looking? I think it's this side actually. Yeah, there it is. So if you're a crossbow user, you'll find the light crossbow and a few bolts up here. 100 to 20k of souls by the time you hit the chapel. Well, I mean, I generally tend to save my souls at this point as best I can because I'm normally very good at pulling the Black Knight sword quite early.
I told you he's our walking encyclopedia.
And it's one of the strongest weapons in the game. What was that about walking encyclopedia, Holly?
Oh, my husband made the comment about Red that he's very intelligent. I said, yeah, that's why we call him our encyclopedia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Never underestimate Red Mario's knowledge of Final Fantasy, especially the earlier Final Fantasies. Oh, wait, I need to rest at the bonfire then. I don't think Holly was stealing from the Gigas. Sorry, Gigas, even.
I did for a moment, but then I went back and was trying not to.
I was going to say stealing from it would stop you from pulling the mallet.
Oh shit. That didn't work the way I wanted it to.
Okay.
Oh well,
Wait.
I tried.
Why? What have you done?
So I was trying to make it to where it would just be like the music from the TV coming through the TV, and then like our voice chat coming through my headset.
Right.
But it's not going to work that way
Oh.
because I hear an echo. Because I hear myself through. Well, I hear us here, and then all of a sudden it comes through 30 seconds later on the TV.
Uh. There's probably a way of getting around it, but I'm not sure what that would be.
The only way I know of is screen share and doing that, but I don't know how well that would work.
There's the other one. There we go. One more shot should bring him down. Beautiful. There we go. Alright. Bring him down. Ooh, dodged me. A little hint, take out that chest, and then the guy behind it. Which chest are you on about? Get rid of this guy a minute. There's a chest in here. There's some fire bombs, we're going to be wanting those later. Oh, okay, George. I wasn't quite sure what you were on about. Ooh, you little...
So I like how we're playing Dark Souls, but we're referring to Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, Holly, you should really pay attention to what I'm doing because this style of combat supposedly is going to be added into Arc 2. So you better pay attention and get used to it now while you can. Me, I've been playing Dark Souls for many years and have many years of experience under my belt, so I'll be fine. However, the rest of our Arc team have not, I don't think, so this is why I was saying I might have to train you all in Dark Souls combat.
I mean, I've played this style of combat before, so...
Well, that's good, that's a good start. Spearman. You can take that spear and do one.
Now that I think about it, is God of War that I played that have the type of combat.
The original plan for Final Fantasy XII was to use this style of combat. Okay, I did not know that, George. I'm kind of glad they didn't, to be honest. I could just about handle Final Fantasy VII Remake style of combat, that was fine, but to put Dark Souls combat into a Final Fantasy game, I'm not sure I agree with that. Where are you? There you are. Poke. And down comes the barrel. Alright, now I need to just prepare myself a moment because we're going to go and deal with a mob that is quite tough actually. And if you're a beginner to the game, I recommend you don't try and take this guy on. But I'm going to show you an easy way of dealing with him. As you can see, I've cut through the majority of his health now. Oh, sugar. I'm just going to try and retreat for a second here, just because I need to heal. I wonder if I can clock him from up here. Yes, I can. Now, before I go any further, there is something else I want to do, and that is we are going to use up all of these because it will boost our item discovery, and it will increase our chances of pulling the weapon of which we are trying to pull. Oh, come on. Stop bloody moving! Oh, he's still alive, I don't believe it. I'm going to see if I can just get in behind him here. Got him, there we go. And we pulled the Black Knight's sword. Beautiful, just what we were hoping for. Right, so now we're going to make our way back to the bonfire a minute.
Will you quit kicking that body?
Yep. Sorry, I was trying to read George's comment. Seems me and George think a lot alike on this game. From what I've just read of his comments. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, let's go ahead here and just use these up as well now while we're at it. Now, before I go putting any level ups on, I just need to double check what's needed stat wise. So it's 20 strength and 18 dexterity, so we need 5 levels on dexterity and 7 levels on strength. Okay, so let's go to our level up here. So it was 18 dexterity and then it was 20 strength, wasn't it? So we need 4 more levels on our strength before we can wield that weapon. But we're definitely well on our way to being able to wield it. Him. That's it. So we're going to go ahead now and continue on pushing forward now, I think. Oh. That's him down. There we go. Should be the last of the archers for now. Well, bombers rather. Him. We've already got probably just under enough for one level up already, and that's just by going through this lot. Just trying to keep my distance a little bit because this third guy likes to throw bombs. So when dealing with this stairwell, always remember to pop up this tower and just get rid of this guy up here first, because otherwise he will blindside you and shoot you in the back, basically, and it just will not end well. Oh yeah, it can take a very long time to farm up those humanities. There's a couple of spots to do it in, and I will show you guys that when we get to it. I don't know whether we'll get to it tonight or not, but so I will definitely show you. Whoops. That's enough out of you, swordsman. With the barrel now gone, we can easily get up here now and take this guy out. Now, through this door over here is an optional mob, but because I can't wield the Black Knight sword yet, I'm going to leave him well and truly alone. I'm pretty sure George will know exactly of which mob I speak of, and will probably agree with me on that as well about leaving it be. Ooh. Oh, nuts. Come here. Come here, you blasted lizard. Oh, come back here. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here is quickly climb up here and take out the two guards at the top, because we've got a boss fight on this little narrow bridge, and the guards up here will interfere if we do not get rid of them. So it's better to take them out now, and then we'll have a much easier time with the boss, which is the Capri Demon, I think it's called, or was it the Tauros Demon? Let's have a look. Tauros Demon. I knew it was one of the two. Capri Demon must be the one later on. So we need to be up this ladder nice and quick. Boom! Chunk of his health bar gone. And then what I tend to do is I tend to just sort of pull him back down this way so I can get to the ladder without getting taken off of it. Be aware of fighting any further back on the bridge though, because there is a gap in the wall and you will end up going flying down it. And it will not end well for you. Stuck. Yeah, it is fun, I have to admit, but it's also a bit of a challenge as well. Don't go that way. Pulling a risky maneuver. Ooh. Just heal up a second. Now, just a little side note, do not take too long dropping back down on his head, otherwise he will jump up there with you and it will not end well. Oopsie-daisy. There we go, we got him. Whew. Alrighty then, that's the Tauros demon dealt with. So just under these boxes here we've got a Lost Soul of Undead. Yeah, we could have used the resin actually, thinking about it. I didn't think about it at the time. I mean, normally I have the Black Knight sword equipped by then as well, to be fair. But I didn't want to bore everybody grinding for the souls because it would have taken quite a while. So this is Knight Solaire. He has a tragic ending, unfortunately, when he gets infected by a maggot later on, which sends him insane, and then you end up having to kill him. But if I remember correctly, in doing so you do get his shield and his armour and stuff, so... I could summon him up actually and do his storyline as we go along, just to show you what I mean. Alright. I know I've only got a smidge of health missing, but I want to make sure I've got a full health bar because we're going to get roasted by a dragon in a moment, and he does have a habit of, I'm sorry to say this, bull-crapping you. When I say bull-crapping, he has a habit of one-shotting, which is ridiculously unfair, but this time around we got lucky. That dragon is also killable, but right now, not a good idea. We'll come back to killing him later for the souls, because he gives about 10k of souls, which is pretty damn useful. But obviously we want to make sure that we're strong enough to kill him first before we go trying to take him on. I'm going to reverse my hollowing as well now, actually, while I'm at it. Just hope and pray to God I don't get invaded, otherwise it's going to really irritate me. We are literally just shy of being able to... Oh, actually I might be able to, hang on. I've got a... what do you call it? I might be able to use that.
So I'm going to go ahead and bail. I'm starting to get a little on the tired side, so I will catch everybody later.
Alright then, Holly, bless you. You take care. That should give me enough to get that last level up, I think. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Now we can equip our nice new smexy Black Knight sword. What's George saying? Oh yes, the good old gargoyle fight. I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing? Okay, so there are two ways to get across the bridge. I'm going to show you both routes. We'll take the easier route first, and then I'll show you the second route afterwards, because we want to get the bonfire anyway. So the first route takes us on the underside of the bridge. Now also, oh, hey up, where did you come from? That's enough out of you, thank you very much. Now, if, unlike me, you fail to get hold of the Black Knight sword, what you can do is if you perch yourself about here, you will notice the dragon's tail just sort of sticking out of the side there. And what you can do is, if you've got a bow and a hefty amount of arrows, you can shoot the tail, and eventually the tail will break, and it will give you the Drake Sword, which is a half-decent weapon for this early stage in the game. Now, because I've already got the Black Knight Sword, I'm not going to waste time going after the Drake Sword right now. But I thought I would just share that bit of knowledge. I need to be careful with these guys because they do like to poison their victims. But these rats also drop humanities. What was that George just put? 25 hits with wooden arrows, less with better arrows. Okay, so George has just chimed in there and said that it takes 25 wooden arrows to take the tail off. So a nice little bit of information there for you guys. I suggest you heed those words. Okay, so this is one way of getting across the bridge, and it brings us to this gate here. Now I'm going to show you how to get past the dragon and to get to the other bonfire. And then there is another Black Knight up those stairs as well that we just went past as well. And I'll show you guys that in a minute, or at least I'll try. He's not the easiest to defeat though, because he's wielding a Black Knight Great Sword, which while it is slow moving and very heavy, does hit like a complete truck. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to get across to this side here. Dragon will grill the bridge again, and what we're going to do is, because we're not going to fight the dragon right now anyway, whoops, we're going to take aim on the dragon here, hit him in the back, he'll drop down, we'll run through his legs, the dragon will flame grill the other end of the bridge, and we will run to the bonfire, like so, and this will make the dragon disappear for a bit. There we go, adios dragon, we'll deal with you later. And then we're going to just double back on ourselves here and just kill these guys off. There we go. We'll just grab these items for a claymore and Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Okay. And then we've got the switch here that will open the gate. I don't think there was anything out this side. Oh, actually, yes, there is something out this side. So if you're wanting to join the Sunlight Covenant, this is where you want to come for it. It's just here. Although for the life of me, I cannot remember how you activate it, as it's been a little while. And then if we come up these stairs here, as you can see, it's brought us out here where we were beforehand. I'll just get rid of this guy here, because we're going to be dealing with the Black Knight in a second, and we don't want him interfering, so we might have to jog ourselves back down to the bottom of the stairs. I don't know yet. We'll see how this goes. But like I said, this guy's sword, if it hits like a damn truck, so we do need to be blooming careful. And there's your demonstration of how hard it hits. Crap. My camera angle screwed me over there a little bit. But that just demonstrates how hard that great sword hits. I had intended to try and see how far I could go without dying, but meh. That little demonstration there is also very helpful as well to show you guys what he is capable of and what not to do, I suppose. I mean, I have to admit they do put him in a bit of a dodgy spot. Oh. That's a bit evil of the game to go putting my stuff there where I can't reach it. I'm going to have to try and kill him. Well, come on then, Black Knight. I'm not going to fight you on a spiral staircase. I'm not stupid. Oh, for God's sake. I can't roll properly either, because my equipment load's not high enough yet. That's the other problem I've got. Wow. Okay, this is not going to end well at this rate. Oh, as if he just went straight through my shield. Come on. I'm going to try to leg it. Come on, move. There you go, got my souls and stuff back now. Okay, let's see if I can't figure out how to deal with this. Right, got him. And we get the Black Knight Great Sword. Was not expecting that, but you can see the weight difference and whatnot, and the strength differences as well and stuff. So I'm going to go and reset the bonfire and get my flasks back, I think. And I might just make myself human again as well, actually, while I'm at it. Because if we're not human, we won't be able to summon Knight Solaire in order to progress the storyline. Yeah, I probably didn't pick the best of spots to die earlier either, to be fair. Now for some pork. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so what George is speaking of when he says pork is the boar that's sat over there. Now, there is a bit of a cheeky way to deal with him, and I'm going to show you guys that in just a moment. But first, I'm going to get rid of some of the interference. So what we can do is, if we get his attention, we can get him to run into the flames here. It is also possible to backstab him as well. Oh, he's being an absolute ass and running the wrong way. Right, let me just go get rid of these archers at the top a second. I want to make sure I've got zero interference. Just grab that. Might be able to kite the boar into this fire pit here, actually, because fire will damage him really quickly. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can piss him off and make him run at me. No, he's not falling for it. Alright, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. It sounds like the police are back. There we go, the flames are killing him. Look at that, cutting through his health. I had to take a little bit of a hit to do it, but it was worth it. Might just be able to. Don't kick it. There we go. So as you can see, the flames took away most of his health. Ah, yes, the beloved bull helm. Yeah, I did cheese him a bit, I suppose. Now we need to be careful here because this is where you can end up getting caught out and running straight into this guy and the other guy on the other side of the door there and getting messed up. Right, we want to drop down this side here because there's a key that we want. Next level up I get, I'm putting it into my vitality. This is awful. I don't like not being able to roll properly. It's absolutely horrendous. Okay. Right. So now we're going to go ahead and deal with this guy here. And if we go past him, we can get the Knight Shield, which is way better than what we're using, although it is going to make us slightly heavier. But meh. And from here, we can actually be a little bit cheeky and shoot this guy here in the back. Yes, it does make it a lot easier to bypass. Let's get rid of this guy next. And I'm hoping that this guy's moved. I hope he hasn't gone back to his original spot. No, he has gone back to his original spot. That's a bit annoying. I want to take him down quickly because there he is. I knew he'd come running up. That's why I tried to shoot the other guy in the back from that lower ledge in an attempt to try and kite him round, get rid of him so that I could immediately face the Hide Knight instead of having to risk being stabbed in the back. But it didn't quite work that way, unfortunately. I didn't annoy the other guy enough to make him come all the way around. But it's okay, we got through it. Hey up. Where did you come from? You must have come out of the cathedral. Let's go ahead and open this. Once we've opened that up, it should stay open now. Unless, of course, you're unlucky like me, get invaded and the invader chooses to be an absolute ass out and shut the gate. Oh, bounced off his shield. Oh, this Hide Knight's getting on my nerves already. There we go. Right, now we want to kite this guy down because there is a channeler on the ledge above us, and end, he will really be a nuisance if we try and take this guy on with the channeler around. There we go. I hate that channeler, he's such a pain in the... Where is he? There he is. I might just try and shoot him. Whoops. I should be able to get him here and he shouldn't be able to hit us. In theory. There we go. Ooh. And he's down. We got him. Oh, what was it? Cheers, George. Yeah, I always find that sometimes it's better to kite certain mobs and sort of trim down enemy numbers, because I kind of find that if you don't, you can get overwhelmed very quickly. I'm just going to activate this lift a second. This is the lift that leads back to the Firelink Shrine. I'll head back up now that it's been activated. Blimey, it's nearly 1 o'clock already. That means I've been streaming for what, about an hour, just over an hour? That is insane how quickly that's gone. Right, let's just work our way to the next bonfire, then we'll double back on ourselves to deal with the gargoyles. Okay, so we're going to have crossbowman to the left of us. Get rid of him first, otherwise we'll get shot in the back. Indeed it does, George, indeed it does. I noticed Red Mario's gone very quiet in the chat now as well, which surprises me. I was actually quite enjoying reading his FF7 comments for once. Well, I say for once, I mean, I always enjoy reading them, but like, it was quite cool having his comments popping up. It's nice to learn more Final Fantasy VII stuff while Dark Souling. Do I want to upgrade now? How much will it cost me? 2,000 souls, why not? Now the Black Knight sword is going to be even more overpowered. I'm just going to do some levelling up as well. I'm going to put this into my equipment load. Which one is it that does equipment load? Is it that one? Yes, it is. Still can't roll very well. But once we beat the gargoyles, we should have enough souls to sort that problem out, in theory. Alright, so this time on the right, him. Now, one good thing is, because we killed the channeler, he will stay dead now. He will not come back. Which means we're able to run straight through now without getting blindsided as we come through. Just get rid of him. Now we need to be a little bit careful here because these guys will shred us if we're not careful. There we go, I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's true, but it's all good. There are a couple of places where we can farm up the humanities. God, I really wish I had the Ring of Favour and Protection because it would really help with the whole equipment load. Actually, I think we get the Ring of Favour from the guy that's up here that we're going to go kill. Now, there is a reason why we want to kill the guy that's up here, and I'm going to explain it in just a second. So at Firelink, we've got the Firekeeper, and if she dies, we lose the ability to use the Firelink bonfire. Now, if we don't kill this guy here, he will get out and he will kill our Firekeeper. So, we need to make sure we execute him now. There will be a chance to still kill him if you don't kill him here, but you'll have to be quick about it, and that is, there'll be a point, up until a point where he will be sat at Firelink opposite the Firekeeper. He'll be basically getting ready to kill her, and you can intercept him there as well, but you have to be quick about it. Sugar. That was my fault, I misaimed. Also, another thing to note with that guy is don't try to try to block his attacks because he will just parry quite a bit, and also his attacks will go through your shield. He has piercing, unfortunately. It's really annoying. Well, you reckon it's easier to let him kill her, do you, George? See, I never let him kill her. I always make sure to execute him straight away. Because if memory serves me, at this early stage in the game, it's a good way to get your hands on the Ring of Favour and Protection, which gives you a health bar boost, as well as stamina as well, I believe, and it also increases your equipment load. Oh, sugar. What? Oh, no. Ah! Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oof. Oof. Oh, I have messed up big time. Oh, come on, die all of you. That was close. Yeah, I agree. You can only upgrade the flask so far at the beginning because you have to go get the Rite of Kindling, and to get that you have to go through the catacombs, which is not an easy task. Right, let's see if we can't bring this guy down. Where is he? There he is. Ooh. Oh, come on then, Goldilocks, come and get me. Got him. I believe this belongs to me. I will take those souls back, thank you very much. There's the Ring of Favour and Protection, or whatever it's called. Ring of Favour and Protection, yeah. So boosts HP, stamina, and equipment load, but breaks if removed. I never remove it once I've got it. And now I can roll normally again, yay! So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this a second, and then I'm going to quickly pop back down to the bonfire and get my flasks back, and on top of that, I need to make myself human again now in order to summon up Night Slayer. Not that I need him for this fight, but because we're going to follow his storyline, I need to summon him. So, let me just pop back down. Next time I'll be sure to kill those guys outside as well before I progress so that I don't get stabbed in the back. Oh, yes, yes, of course. I'll point that out when we get up there, George. Thank you for the reminder. Actually, I think I will level up as well. No, not that one. No, which one is it? Endurance, isn't it? There we go. Just want to make damn certain I can roll normally, which I can. Being able to roll properly is very, very important in this game. Because not all enemies can be blocked. Some enemies you have to dodge. Ooh, dodged me. I'm impressed. Alright, let's go deal with the gargoyles. Here that someone's just rung the bell. Yeah, high endurance is a good thing to have. Oop. I believe that's all of them. I think that's the best one I've done so far of that bit. Okay, so Night Slayer's summon sign can be found just up on the upper bit here, just outside the door to the boss. So we're going to have to fight 2 gargoyles here, but it will only be the one to start off with. And the first gargoyle that's going to come at us, we can take his tail off, and if we do, we'll get a bonus weapon for it. Which is what George was trying to tell us about earlier. his tail wouldn't come off. Oh no, we did take it off. We still got the halberd. Okay, this second one likes to play with fire quite a bit. So we need to try and get down the side of it. There we go. There we go. And Night Slayer didn't even get a chance to do anything. And I see Red Mario's just popped up with another useful comment. Okie dokie, Red. I will make sure I jot some notes down on that as well. Thank you very much. Well, like you just saw, I cut both gargoyles down, and Night Slayer literally had just got up to the second gargoyle as I dropped it, so he didn't really get the chance to do anything. Now, of course, in Dark Souls 2, there is a gargoyle fight where you're actually having to fight a lot more gargoyles. It's much more of a challenge. Right. Now we'll work our way down. Tell you what, folks, with all this knowledge Red Mario's giving me, my new walkthrough is going to be brilliant. It's going to be way better than my original. Ah, yes, the Pardoner. So if you happen to accidentally kill someone that you shouldn't, go to him and he will give you a pardon, and this will stop you from being attacked by said NPC that are friends with the NPC you've killed, or if it's an NPC that you've hit but not killed, it will stop them from going after you as well. Speaking of the weapon growths, Red, I swear there's a couple of weapons that have triple growth on them as well, but I cannot for the life of me remember which ones they are. Okay, dokey, let's... Whoa! Wowzers. I just got shredded. Cloud and Seeds. Oh, okay. I had a feeling there was. I just couldn't remember where or which ones. Oh, really? Okay. Underwater reactor. Oh, yes, I think I remember, Red. I think. That's enough out of both of you. Which I think we might actually have the majority of the Boulder Knight armour now. I've got some of it anyway. Ooh, that's quite heavy though. Maybe I'll go back to what I was wearing. It's lighter. We're going to be getting another set of armour soon enough anyway. I'm just going to run through this lot. Okay, Red. I will have to go back through your comments, like I said, and jot loads of notes down, I think. I mean, obviously, I'm also following Red's, not Red's, Fuzzfinger's walkthroughs as well, because he's got quite a lot of helpful tips that he got from Red Mario, so. Is the dragon going to come through or what? There he is. Oh, what? You've got to be kidding me. You evil, rotten little git dragon. But this is what I meant by that dragon can bullcrap you a bit. I just realised I haven't levelled up yet either, have I? I really should spend those souls. And actually there's something else we want to go and do as well. Let's get rid of you. And you. So we're going to double back on ourselves a little bit here because we need to go pick something up. Just so that I can show you guys something that's down where we're headed next. And yes, what George has just said is also correct as well. It is a lot easier to circle around and whatnot. And we want to go ahead here and purchase the, oh, where is it? There it is, the residence key. We'll get those later when we're not needing to level up so much. That's a later on in the game item to pick up really when you're not having to worry quite so much about your soul usage. At this stage in the game you want to save all your souls really for levelling and for getting things like arrows, you know, stuff that will get you through. Right. Absolutely, we're going to keep pumping out that information, and I'll take a look at it and jot stuff down later. Oh, these damn dogs. Okay, so with that key we just picked up, we can use it to open this door here. And it will lead us to this guy here, who is one of the NPCs that will sell us quite a few sorceries. So if you're looking to collect all the sorceries for the trophy, you'll want to let him out of there. That's that one taken care of. There we go. All that for a Twin Humanities. Yeah, George has just made a fair comment as well. Getting the repair powder earlier on also is a relatively useful thing to get. Actually, it can solve a lot of problems early stage as well, because it will repair the durability of your weapon. So I agree 100% with that. There's two of them down. Oh, I hate these guys. They are so annoying. They jump all over the bleeding place. Oh, yeah. Just in here, we've got a mail breaker. Yeah, I almost did get pounded. Luckily, I managed to stop it in the nick of time. It's usually this bit down here, actually, that tends to get me. But let's see what happens. Bollocks! Bleed damage. Don't get lost. Yeah, if you're not careful, those guys can actually jump on you and just, yeah. There's the thief's armor. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm just going to equip my humanities to my hotbar because I might need them. This fight is a real big pain in the ass because it's such a small arena. You'll see what I mean when I get in here. The camera angles aren't the greatest either. No, I'm dead. I got pinned against the stairs. I couldn't do anything. I hate that fight so much. That fight has actually made me rage so badly before. I cannot begin to express how much rage that boss has given me before. Whoever came up with it is an absolute muppet, putting a boss in such a small little arena and adding mobs to it like that. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm all for having a boss with a couple of mobs in it. That's fine. but not in a small little diddy little room like that. Oh yeah, I see what you mean, George, about the first bonfire. Yeah, of course you can cut through the little sewer bit and then drop down. I mean, I don't generally mind running down through. It doesn't take me that long, but I do agree with what you're saying, George. It is probably a little bit quicker, truth be told. Alright, let's try this again. See if I can't beat the blooming thing. I want to get up the stairwell. There we go. And there is a reason why I've opted to go up the stairs, because now I can... Blimmin' dog! Oops. I'll just take that. Right, that's the dog dealt with. Right, now it's a level playing field. Got him. Whew. I don't know why my character's bowing to him. I would never bow to that demon. Right. Now we need to be careful because there's that knobhead just there, hiding around the corner, waiting to lunge, so we'll get rid of him and his little buddy there. Right, I'll be right back, folks. Bear with me. Sorry about that, folks. I had a load of Pepsi Max earlier and it appears that the caffeine in it has made it go right through me. Right, let's just pop up here. Yeah, get rid of him. We want to talk to this lady here because she's got something that we want for later, and trust me, it's going to make the job a lot easier if we pick up some of these. All will be made clear later on, trust me. Right, we'll just go and open the shortcut. And this is what George meant about circling around and it being a lot easier. Yeah, we'll do red. Because basically what you can do is run through here from the Firelink bonfire and then just follow this passageway and it will put you behind everything basically. It's so much easier. So now we're going to make our way down into the depths and go deal with the Gaping Dragon, which when I first saw it I was like, oh, it's so cute. Then I saw the rest of its body and I was like, oh my god, it's huge. Because to start off with, all you see is the top part of his body stick out. Little pest got me through the stairs, I don't believe it. And as you can see, the humanities can heal us back to full health. Okay, so... oh yeah, we need to deal with him, don't we? But we need to do this in a specific way because he's also got dogs down there. So we need to be careful with how we handle this. Whoa, where did that guy come from? I hate it when I have that sort of scenario happen. Right now, there's that other damn dog. There it is. Just get an arrow down the middle there. Go, got his attention. There we go. Get rid of him. Now it's one-on-one. No interference. He's using the Butcher's Sword, which does hit quite hard, so just be warned. There we go. 2 to 3 hits with the Black Knight's Sword will drop him though. And we get the large ember. And then we're going to pop through here, drop down. And we are going to make our way around the other side first before we drop down, because there's an item just over here. We'll deal with the big ugly looking rat in a moment, who's actually a hell of a lot weaker than he looks. Yeah, I agree, George. It does take a lot more swings on the tail. There we go, he's down. We'll get humanity. Soul of the Soldier. And then if we just come over here, we can grab this. It is possible to sometimes hit those rats through the fence panels there, but this time around it's not playing nice. But that's fine. Right, let's head this way next. Grab this. And this part of the sewers is the best place, early stage, for farming up humanities, because the rats drop a lot of them if you've got a decent item discovery. Actually, what is my item discovery? Let's have a look. 192. I think that's just under the maximum you can get without the gold serpent ring. We need to be careful because we've got a channeler there as well, and we want to get rid of him before we do the boss fight, because he can actually hit us in the boss arena and it will cause one hell of a problem. So we just need to be aware of that. Get rid of him. Get rid of both of those as well. Don't think there's any items down here, but we will just double check. Yeah, I agree, George. I've been caught out by that a couple of times. It's not pleasant. So, you know, all these rats are perfect for farming the humanity's early stage. Especially in this corner here, there's loads of them. With decent item discovery, I've managed to pull a good 2 or 3 humanities just from this group here. But it depends on luck as well, I suppose, a little bit. Actually, I might just kindle this bonfire for some extra flasks. It's not as if I haven't got the humanity to do it. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing naked runs. I don't know why or what they hope to achieve with that. I mean, it just makes the game a hell of a lot harder. Make sure we kill these, because if we don't, they will drop down on our head and will cause us no end of problems. This is also where you'll get the green titanite shards from as well. I think I've killed them all. Oh, there's one left. I'll come back and get him in a minute. Oh yeah, there's one. Where is he? There he is. Be careful, because he'll ambush you when you try to grab that item. Yep, again, this is very true. George just made another very good comment. If you can get all those slimes together in one spot, one fire blast will kill all of them in one go. It's a very good strategy to use, actually, thinking about it. Get rid of him. Yeah, I see a lot of people die there as well. I think it's because a lot of people run through, don't realise they're there and get ambushed. There we go. This guy is the guy that will help you with your pyromancying. Yeah, they are noobs. Right, so going back across that water would have led us back into the upper section where we dropped down. So we're going to go back on ourselves this way now. And we're going to start working our way down deeper into the depths now towards the Gaping Dragon. I'll just get rid of this jelly a second. If I don't, he'll only follow us. There's another humanity. So there will always be a rat that will come out of this box here, so make sure you're to the right hand side because he will always aim in the same direction as the previous time. So as long as you stick to that side, you can dodge him every time. Okay, so to get to the lowest section, we're going to go through here and we're going to drop down. We will take a little bit of damage. Be warned, these guys can curse, and at this early stage in the game, getting the curse removed can be an absolute pig to do, because you need a purging stone. Oh, do you, George? Well, I mean, every Dark Soul is different. I mean, in some respect, you and I think the same way for some of it, just not all of it, I guess. Shit. Oof. I hate these guys. Get out of the bloody way. Bloody gas bags. Thing is though, the purging stones are really expensive. Shit. There's a lot of them. Ooh, nice dodge. There we go. That was close. I think those frogs are probably my most hated thing in all of Dark Souls, just purely because of what they're capable of. You must do a lot of soul farming towards the beginning, in which case I'm very curious as to where you do your soul farming, because there's not a lot of stuff early on that gives a decent amount of souls. So I'd be very interested to know how you manage to rack up that many souls and how long it takes you to do it. You have piqued my curiosity. Right, let's just slip down the side here. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Trying to think which guys you're on about. You're on about the thief guys, the ones that were trying to jump on my back. Oh, do you know what? Sod that item. But there's an item across there if you can do the jump. I can't be bothered to try and do it. It's already starting to irritate me because it's such an annoying jump. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to do it. Where did that rat come from? I wonder if it dropped down and followed me. Interesting. That leads to a dead end, doesn't it? It's this way. Now, if you happen to be human when you're coming through here, you will get invaded by Dark Spirit Kirk, which is an NPC invader, and he's not particularly challenging either. I can take him apart in 2 to 3 hits. Just going to open this shortcut a second. Oh, okay, George. Okay, let's go kill the gaping dragon. And there's Knight Solaire, so we'll grab him again as well to progress the story. And I'll just grab the heavy crossbow and bolts as well. Okay, so again we can take this thing's tail off. We need to be very careful with how we go about it. Kind of hoping he stays deleted. Right, so there we go. There goes the tail, and we get the great axe thingy. Ooh. This thing is actually an optional fight, but it gives you a whopping 25k of souls. Shit. God, the Gaping Dragon is being a pain tonight. Ooh. Come on, Night Slayer, don't just stand there like a lemon. Oh, okay, George. Okay, Night Slayer, now would be a brilliant time for one of those amazing sunlight spears that you so like to throw. Got him. Now, killing the Gaping Dragon will also give us the key to Blighttown as well. That is a hefty amount of souls we've got going there. That'll give us a hefty amount of level ups too. Okay, so we're going to go now and make our way into Blighttown, and we're just going to get to the first bonfire in there, and then I'm going to call it quits for tonight because my eyes are starting to go. And yeah, Blighttown's not the area you want to go through when you're exhausted, trust me. It's called Blighttown, but I call it Hell's Playground because it's an absolute nightmare to get through, and I'm pretty sure George will back me up on that statement. Recoup your losses. Oh yeah, we'll just talk to this guy here to move him out of here. And he's got gold pine resin as well as the bottomless box, but we're not going to bother with that. He's got crystal weapons as well, but they break really easily. And of course you can get arrows from them as well. And this armor set here, but again, we're not going to waste time getting that. Oh yes, the Master Key. Yeah, I always start with the Master Key. It makes life so much easier. It does open many doors. You're quite right. Oh, I hate this bit with a passion. Things, I hate them. Okay, so from here what I generally tend to do is drop down to here. But beware of these guys because they are a bit of a pain in the arse. They hit hard and they do like to grab hold of you and sort of grapple you and take large amounts of health out of you, so just be warned. And this guy that's at the top of here we need to be extra careful of because he casts toxic with those darts of his. You want to avoid getting hit by those darts. I think it's like 2 darts will toxic you. Although it depends on your resistance, I suppose. Oh no! Get off! Get off! Never mind, I'm dead. This is what I mean by them grappling. If they get you in their clutches, you are done. Oh, I hate those guys. On the plus side though, because we killed the toxic guy, he'll stay dead now. They only show up once, and once you've killed them, that's it. You don't have to worry about them again. Luckily. But as for dying just then, it's no biggie. I can get my souls back. In fact, actually, I'm pretty impressed with myself for doing as well as I did. It normally goes a hell of a lot worse than that for me. That was actually a really good run for once. I just rather stupidly and rather foolishly tried to go too far forward. I rushed a little bit too much. Yeah, kiting them with soul arrow is a good way of doing it, I have to admit. And I like how George just called them ethers. I won't say the full word. I can't say as I blame them for calling them that either. They are a pain. That's that one down. One more to go. Oh, come on then, don't be shy. Cupcake. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ones in the jars, yeah, they are. They are horrible, I have to admit. Alright, Jesus Christ. Ideally, you only want to take them on probably 2 at a time at most. Any more than 2 at a time, you're going to get slaughtered. Okay, I've got my souls back. Now, where did the others come from? Because I can't see where the others came from. Oh, I can see there's one on the bridge there. I had a feeling there was another one there somewhere. And another one as well. Flipping heck, how many of them are there? Please tell me that was the last of them. Jesus Christ. Right, now then. Ooh. Oh no. There we go. That's the only way to get that weapon. And then we'll drop down this side. And there's the bonfire. I think we'll level up as well actually, because we've got a lot of souls. I don't particularly want to lose them. Nope, wrong one. Start getting both of these up, I think. sod it. I might just go just a little bit further. I'm enjoying myself a bit here. That didn't go to plan. See, I knew that both of those guys were there. I just couldn't quite get my landings right. There's a couple of blooming purple moss clumps. That is the only way to... Oh, sugar! That's the only way to purge toxic. God dang, I did not mean to drop down. That's what I meant to do the first time around. Yeah, there are quite a lot of items. I'm going to try and show you guys where they all are. Although, like I said, my eyes are starting to go on me, so I don't know how much longer I'm going for. I was originally planning to just go to that bonfire and leave it at that, but my stubborn side is decided it wants to stick its 10 pence in here a little bit. I hate this windy bridge. Oof. That bridge is evil. And so are these guys as well, because they have flame breath attack. Oh, steady, 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 steady. Steady as we go, steady as we go. There we go. All that for one humanity. But if I don't show you guys where it is and I don't make the mistakes and you don't have to, then, well. I don't think this leads to anywhere in particular from what I can see. So we'll leave that. And we'll make our way back up. Right. Back across the evil, bendy, windy bridge. There we go. Right. Yeah, that's true, George. That is very, very true. Where the hell is the ladder? Oh, there it is. And these are the ones that George was on about, the ones in the pots. Evil little sods. Because you can be merrily walking along, not see them in the pot, and they literally dive bomb out the pots at you. They are sods for it. So that's the ones that George is on about. Oh no. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, get off me, you bloodsucker. Let go of me. Dig your teeth into that whack bag. Ugh. Where am I? Oh, let's put them here. Oh yeah, I agree. Like I said, I call this place Hell's Playground because it's a nightmare to get through. And I bet you will agree with that statement, George. In fact, I think out of all the areas in Dark Souls, this area has probably claimed the most souls out of me in any playthrough. And you call it a Friday night? Interesting. Oh, wait, I think there's an item back there that I was going for, but I got punched and sent flying off the edge. I don't think we can get to it from this. Oh, actually, there's a ladder here. Get off. It's always fun having a little match on the ladder to see who can knock who off the ladder first. It's great fun. Here we go. I'm going to switch to that armour because that's the armour that I like to use until later on. Just because it makes me super fast. And then there's the item just under here. Oh, you do have a way with words, George, I'll give you that. Where's that? Where's that asshole toxic user? Is that him just there? Nope, it's not him. Just grab this. See, there is a toxic user up there somewhere. I can't quite see him. I think he might be just out of my range. You reckon to the left? So, what about there? Nope. Where is he? Oh, come on. No, I can't hit him. It's too dark. I can't see. No matter. We just have to be a bit more careful. The only problem is he can shoot us along this bridge panel here. So we'll have to be very careful and trying to stick into the edges a bit until we can get to him. Ooh, God. No. Ooh. That toxic user really gets on my nerves. I'll show you guys how to get to him in a second. And then we can do away with him. Just drop down here. And then from here we are going to go to here. grab this. In your own time. Is this guy going to come off the ladder or what? Fine, have it your way. Yeah, he is playing peekaboo. He's not very good at it though. One more arrow should deal with him, I think. Oh, no. Why does my bow keep pulling to the left? What's that about? And down he goes. Right, now let's drop down. Be alert, there is a toxic guy down here. There he is. That's him dealt with. This guy. And then just down here is the twin great shield. I think it is. Oh no, sorry, eagle shield. It's called a different name in Dark Souls 2, I believe. Using okay. May I ask why, George? I'm a little bit curious as to why you would do that. I mean, I'm guessing there's a good reason for it. Damn it. Okay, if we head up this ladder here, this will take us to the toxic guy. Security. Oh, okay, George, that's interesting. I mean, I agree with you. God. Get out of my way, you. I don't know where that toxic guy was aiming for just then. Aimed complete wrong direction, aimed straight at the wall. Wasn't going to hit anything except the wall with that aim. Drop down here. This is the proper way to kill this thing without getting messed up. There we go. Yeah, the wall's full of toxic now. Never could figure out what that ugly tentacly thing was. Okay. Now the trick here is to try and kite the big dude without kiting the little dude. Otherwise we'll find that we'll have to fight both of them together and it gets a little bit dicey. Yes, he does. George has just made a very good statement there. Actually, he does guard a very good pyromancy. Either I've gotten better at this or I'm just getting pure dumb luck right now. Normally I die so much more than this trying to go through here. This is a really good run that I'm doing at the moment. An abnormally good run. Not that I'm trying to tempt fate or anything, but yeah, I can understand why you would do that, George. It does make a lot of sense. Let's get rid of this guy. We have got another toxic guy coming up at the moment as well, so we do need to be on our guard again. I wonder if I could hit him from here, actually. That's interesting. I can see him. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can. That's the only problem. If I can hit him, he can hit me. And yeah, I hate the fire crabs too. They are incredibly annoying, I have to admit. And that was a really stupid place to put it as well, because you're going to have a hell of a time trying to hit that. Oh, these bugs do my nutting as well. Pesky little things. Ugh. Damn it all. Yeah, those mosquitoes really get on my nerves, I'll be honest. Right, I'll just go grab the dragon scale from up here, and then I think I'm going to call it quits for now. We've made quite a lot of progress, we've done really well actually, annihilated quite a few bosses. And it is 20 past 2 in the morning here, so I really should get some rest. So I'll just put myself back at the bonfire a minute. Yeah, this one's a good one to kindle because of Quelaag. But right folks, I'm going to call it here. So thank you very much for watching. And I will see you all next time, which possibly will be tomorrow after Fuzzfinger's stream is done. Where we shall continue on with Final Fantasy X. And hell, we might even manage to finish FF10 off tomorrow, because while I'm watching Fuzz's stream I will be capturing and picking off those last little bits. Yeah, good night George, take care. Right, so let's... Oh, God. Oh, there we go.